Hello there. My name is John. My theme today is getting Romans 12:1 right. That is Romans 12:1 in the New Testament. Why? Why get Romans 12:1 right? Is the text a problem? No. The text is not a problem. It's the Word of God. Then what's not right? Well, many readings of the text today are not translations, they're interpretations. They state what scholars want the text to mean rather than what the context of the text itself tries to explain to us. Stated in this way, versions of the Bible must not reflect the theology of the translators. You understand that, I'm sure. But reflect the face value of the original text. It's the Spirit of God. It's the Spirit of God's role to interpret the text and help us put it on context in which God intended. That's my thought. Now, here are two versions of Romans 12:1 with the phrase in question highlighted in bold, okay? I'm going to read them aloud, or read them. You read them aloud with me. First is the New King James Version of 1982. Romans 12:1 and 2. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. The words in bold are reasonable service. The second quotation is from the New International Version of 1984. Therefore, I urge you, brothers, in view of the mercy of God, to offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. And the bold type reads, which is your spiritual act of worship. Now, the New King James used the phrase, your reasonable service. The NIV used the phrase, your spiritual act of worship, to translate the same Greek text. Now, average readers can't see any real difference in its meaning and application, can they? Service is worship. Worship is service to the average person. So you're going to say to me, John, what's the beef? Well, readers tend to bring their own ideas of popular worship to the text and consider it simply another religious service. However, my friends, nothing could be further from the truth. And that's what I want to show you today. Let me show you reasons why I believe the text should be rendered in its literal meaning. I'm going to quote Thayer's Lexicon of New Testament Greek. It's a standard lexicon that gives us the English meaning of the Greek words. Now, the word rendered reasonable in the New King James Version and spiritual in the New International Version, Thayer's lexicon defines as reasonable. That's the essential meaning of the Greek word. And the word spiritual in Thayer is an entirely different concept. So they're not the same. Now, the word rendered service in the New King James and act of worship in the NIV, in the New International Version, Thayer defines as service, shown to worshipers in the temple. Nowhere is service equated with worship anywhere in the Bible. Service is defined in the Bible basically as what the priests do to assist the worshipers when they come to bring sacrifices. Now, the service refers to service, is that, or I should say, that service refers to service, is that the book of Romans concludes from chapters 12 to the end, talking about how we can be of service to one another. And so the whole emphasis is on service. They're certainly not viewed as worship. So in closing, in order that you get Romans 12:1 and 2 right, it's important lest we confuse worship with service. And service doesn't equate to our willful obeisance to Jesus Christ as Lord. Worship is when we give our obeisance to Christ as Lord, and service is when we give our compassion to others. Anyway, that's the message for today. Let's keep Romans 12:1 and 2 right. God bless you. Thanks for staying.